what it is? We want to see Anthony Joshua go rounds. I'm starting to sound like, the old cliche broken record, because I keep saying the same thing as far as, of course I have him beating some of these top level already established guys, but it's not fair to him for me to say, yo, he can beat a Deontay Wilder, he can beat a Brian Jennings, he'll give a Vladimir Klitschko some problems. No, because he's not on that level yet. Who I would like to see him fight after Kevin Johnson, I would like to see him fight Tony Thompson. Tony Thompson is the perfect fight for a guy like him, moving up the ranks and on his way to getting the title shot. So if you don't know, on May the 9th, he's supposed to be fighting, and then on May the 30th, he's supposed to be fighting Kevin Johnson. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. Let me try to turn this off so we don't interrupt each other. Who's he fighting on May the 9th? We don't know yet. We do know that he's going to be fighting Kevin Johnson. He was supposed to fight Kevin Johnson earlier this year, but he got an injury. Right now it's April the 14th, 2015. Mayweather's in the gym, so I'm trying not to be distracted, and I'm going to keep you for a short period of time. Anthony Joshua is still a prospect. He's a fringe contender, but he's still a prospect. Right now, we have to keep him where he's at as far as match him up with people on his level, and people that like, for example, he's fighting a lot of these guys like the Kevin Johnsons, I didn't cover the guys' fights, and I forgot the people he's fighting, the Michael Sprats. Before, a lot of the bigger name or the contenders have fought them. So for him to fight a guy like Kevin Johnson, at that point in time, he'll probably be 12-0. And then fighting a guy like Tony Thompson at 13 or 14-0, that's some good heavy experience. And then maybe get him in there against like, a David Price or someone like that. I call up, he fought Jason Gavin. Jason Gavin was Deontay Wilder's last fight before he won the title. So if you get what I'm saying, he's on the right path, but I'm noticing that a lot of fans are starting to put him in categories and saying, oh, well, he should fight this person and fight that person. I'm thinking like, well, damn, he ain't even been pro 2 years yet. So at the end of this year, at the rate he's going, and I like what Eddie Hearn is doing with Anthony Joshua. I like the path that he's bringing him on. So by the end of this year, next year, beginning of next year, we can start talking about him being in these big, fights. But now, as it stands right now, May the 9th, he's going to be having a fight. I forgot exactly where it is. And then May the 30th, I would love to see him come to the United States at least once, maybe this year, at the end of this year, or in early 2016, because I think it's about time. And plus, he's a freak of nature, and also, he'll be very appealing to American fans, and very well spoken, very polite, but at the same time, still, he's one of them type of fighters I don't think needs to have like a dirty mouth to be able to sell to American fans, because he's got the look and he is really good and he will beat you the fuck up. And I'm, sorry for the profanity, but I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. We're gonna have a wealth of Mayweather Media Day workout. I'm not there myself, but yes, a member of my team is there at the event. We're moving up. And as I said, one day the goal is, put it this way, I'm growing with Anthony Joshua, if it makes sense. I know people are like, who is this guy and everything. I've been dealing with it for years now. So it's going to be a time where I'm going to go to the UK and go to an Anthony Joshua fight sometime in 2016. Or if he comes to the United States, I'm definitely going to be there. So right now I've covered every single Anthony Joshua fight except one, live. And I'm just, following him on his way up, to superstardom. And at the same time, by that time he gets to be in superstar status, I'll be, credible, more than credible, super credible, ultimate media, if that makes sense. I'm T Street Controversy with RealCombatMedia.com, and I cover every single major fight live. So, of course, on May the 9th, 2015, I'm going to be covering that fight. You're going to have, I'm going to be at the Amir Mansour fight the night before. Hopefully, that's going to be on ESPN. Then on Saturday, we got a guy covering Canelo versus Kirkland. Then you got my homie Anthony Mundine fighting Austin Trout, and a few other fights going on that day as well. So it's going to be a very, very, very busy day for boxing. Once again, this is T Street Controversy, T Street Controversy Live.